Bam! Good evening and welcome, brothers and sisters, to a new video with This is the Police. Another day at the office. Okay, we're ready? Yep, let's go and see what's going on in the city. Okay, so this should be the other shift. Like last time we had a shift and we have one more. Like new police officers. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. Okay, so Roy. There was a fire at my daughter's school and my little girl was seriously burned. She's in intensive care. Can I go to her? Yes, but come tomorrow. Okay. Hello? In addition to their performance rating, police officers also possess rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honors some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Okay, so it shows us how to do it. Employees of rank not only increase in professionalism, but also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops get ranks, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Okay, so we got 2 more stripes. Should we... Whoa! Stovall. Or Stovall. Jeez. I don't know. Should we... Or should we... Oh, like we got Birch and Birch Jr. That's nice. Samadhi. Robbins. Should we do this? We have a very, very dependable man on this shift. Okay, let's start the day and postpone the other one. Maybe we'll give it to someone on the other shift. Freiburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select any song from your collection and play it any time, just like in real life. Well, the life of your grandfather. Wow. Billabong. Yeah, sure. Nice. Yeah, we're ready. Let's learn how to hire and fire cops. Okay, show me. Affairs, okay. Police station. Labor market. You have a certain numbers of paid jobs opening, of which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. I see. So which shift are... Shift A. This is shift A. Can we hire this guy? Michael Sean. I want to hire you for the other shift. Personnel. Time to fire someone. Of course, Roy and Price have to go. They have to go. I'm sorry. If you have legal grounds of termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyway, legally be damned, but that could land you in additional proceedings. And your other staff will become more worried about keeping the jobs than they are about actually doing the jobs. Another way to free up a slot is to have a police officer killed, but that's not really a valid option, right? Fire legally, because she's too old. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Vandalism. St. John Cathedral. We received a frightened call from the local cathedral. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. It seems there are even marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Okay. Let's see. Birch Jr. and Vandal. So you have a detective slot available. Can we hire you? Personnel. 2 here and 3 here. Okay, so this shift needs another one. So you're for shift A. Good. Okay. Can I shift? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys. 6. So another one for the shift B. Okay, so you're going to shift B also. Feel like we need to build both of our shifts pretty strong in order to do all the things. Vandalism, Atticus Tower. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw 2 teenagers scratching offensive surface on his new car. Robbins and Samadhi. Should we put Birch there also? Maybe it's gonna be good and it will increase his professionalism, his points. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, okay. Good job. You're doing great. Great. Should I only send this guy out and that's all? Suspicious individual. Waitress named Milo reports that she just served a chicken Eddie and Diet Coke to dangerous criminal who she's seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at a window eating a burger. This might be a fraud. I think I'm making a terrible mistake. I'm sending Grant alone. We'll see if that's the one she's like, that's the real dangerous criminal. Offender escaped. Like how? How should I do this? They're all bad. They cannot catch anybody. Like anybody. Hello? Waitress had mistaken retired officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in question. False alarm. Yeah, it was a false alarm. See, like... Mr. Boy, my boss stuffed himself with Mexican food again and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. Birch Jr., that's a job for you. I'm sorry. I don't know if he can tell the cool guys from the punks, but how hard can it be? Like, just, you know, talk a bit to them, see how they look, how they react. Drug sales. An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. Okay. We're sending in our best guy. This might be one of the last calls of the day. Sam Sorkin. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. In one night I pulled in more cash than I earned in a month working at this dump. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't cut out to be a cop. What the heck? Suicide threat. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. What the heck? Please? So we need another guy now. So he quit. He just quit it. You are in for the shift A. Let's go. I hope the new guys are going to fit in. Like, I got a warning from our deputy. He said, like, don't bring in new guys. I don't know what...
Looks like we have a situation here.
As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloons animals for the kids. Cover up in a raincoat to pretend to be an illicit customer. Take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses. Carefully watch the clown from the stands.
1111.
They did it. Like Stovall, like if he couldn't do this, like no one could. I knew I could rely on him. Offender caught, officer unharmed. Okay, good to hear that. We're ending the day. Good job, everyone. There we go. We're getting the hang of it. Feminist organization denied official registration. Robespierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. Enemies using feminists to destroy Fribourg. What? There's some crazy stuff going on in the city. We got a cutscene.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact.
What kind?
The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally.
God.
Find my wife, and
This
we can
woman.
discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
That's so sad, actually. Oh, off we go! To work we go, again, and again. Okay. I accidentally broke my bathroom mirror while I was getting ready for work. My dad always said that's 7 years of bad luck, but I know that's a silly superstition. It will probably only last 7 hours, but it might be a good idea for me to make the day off. To take the day off? Do you? No. You're coming to work, buddy. And I'm giving this to... Who am I giving this to? To Kochi. To have a really powerful one on this shift as well. Like... Okay, so we get to choose another one every day with another new... Okay. This one. Singing them. Okay. Oh, this is a nice one. Oh yeah. I'll try to remember this one.
212 in progress.
If someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. Proceed. Homicide. Black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. Okay. So we're putting Mole on that. With the Brito and Armstrong also working on the case. Is this a good idea? Put all of them? Let's see. What the hell? Destruction of property. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards, thieves, bloodsuckers." Okay, so we're sending Kochi and Austin to try and make Austin a little bit better. How about that? The tune, it's Jesus, it's so good. Okay, carjacking. A gas station surveillance camera recording a car that's on the stolen vehicle lists. So Trevor with the new guy Sean, and the Sano. We're putting the new ones together. We don't. Okay. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. Okay. Okay. I see. So we gotta do the frames right, I guess. Oh. Fire all black cops. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. That sounds like KKK. I mean, they recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen, and police. Jesus. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of our citizens support them. You'll have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tensions. And I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, but they're just supporting the racist guys. I don't care. Okay, so we got some points over there. Austin did good. She's not dead. So when are the evidence going to come in? No, what did I do? I'm sorry everyone. Proceed. Jesus.
1210 in progress.
Crime in progress. Suspicious individual. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about the suspicious man wearing bifocals seated on a bench beside the playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs on them. Oh. Purdy and Tsubaki, you're on the case, and we got Yancy on the bench. Carjacking. The driver is nowhere to be seen. Search the car. Wait a safe distance for the driver to appear. Interview any potential eyewitnesses. Play it safe. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Okay. That's what I like to see. Trevor is getting real strong. And Sean as well. Yancy didn't do anything today. But we got him on the bench if he's needed. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. We're starting to do a great job, actually. Okay, so Mr. Boyne, I'm opening Freebird's first martial arts club, and for my first exhibition I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students takes on a toughest cop. Your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks, something that will help him out on the street. Yeah, sure. You should go and learn more things. We need you to be as strong as you can be. Homicide. Your detectives present frames different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. Okay. Open investigation. Proceed. Oh, so we have to... I don't know, something like this. I don't think this is relevant. Is it? No, it's not. I don't think it is. It's getting pretty late. And we have another case. Fight. Kevin's throat bar. A bartender reports that a couple dancers started fighting over tips and a catfight broke out right on the scene. On the stage, sorry. Austin, Asano, and Trevor, you go down there, and you two... Maybe you'll learn something from Trevor right here. Our guy. One of the best guys. Octopus Restaurant fight. The bartender reported that a fight has broken out between a patron and a bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Purdy and Tsubaki, yep. It's getting pretty late. I just about nailed the jab a couple of times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all the rules, so I can't keep track of points very well, but he was alright. He even showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away a little and pulled my back. Whoa, but you increased in professionalism a lot. Yeah, sure, you can have the day off. Sure. Sure. No, wait. Can I not do this? Oh, she took this day off. I see. On the stage are two strippers going at it, and it's gone beyond arguing to a full-on catfight. The bouncer is fall asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Jesus, the strippers continue fighting oblivious of the police presence. Okay, we threw a bucket of cold water onto them and they calmed down. So we got that. We resolved that quite easily. Okay. This is what I like to see. Now, this is a very good shift. A powerful shift. Austin is getting the hang of it. Also Asano. Tsubaki. If I can get those three over 150, they're gonna be reliable. End the day. Okay. Golden Bird. Freeport Tribune. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Jesus, Mayor Rogers, city has no problems with racists. What do you mean? Has no problem
Why
with
would a
racists?
man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn
Taking a
door.
triple.
Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests
This guy.
with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me.
Jesus.
And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's
Wow.
the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Yeah. This is a big decision. Should I agree? I only have 180 days in the police anyway, so I might as well agree to help him. Should I help him and go with the Mafia? Sure.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, And I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once. Sometimes with a little pride, even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't think this through, but well, that's the decision we've made, so might as well go on with it. My cat ate some cream past its sell-by date. And they had diarrhea all night. They're better now, but I like to spend the day with them. Can I have the day off? No! Jesus! I was up all night reading an exciting detective story called The Last Temptation of Neptune. But I didn't have time to get to the ending. I'm almost certain the killer was the general, the house cat, you know. I simply cannot rest until I know for sure. Can I go home and finish reading? No! I said yes! God damn it! Well, at least Roy is with us. Okay, so we have to end it here. Drop a like if you enjoyed viewing the show. Subscribe if you wanna, you know, just for the fun of it. Growing up the community and all that, and I can't believe I let her go read a book. Okay, anyway, so yeah, drop a like, a comment about the game, about anything, about what you're thinking about the game, if you want to see more. And yeah, I wish you all good health and long lives, brothers and sisters, and see you next time. Bye bye.